Pivot. Hello everyone and welcome to Throwback Thursdays here at Grey Ogre Games. It's our vintage playtest night. This broadcast has been powered by, or is being powered by, the Power 9 podcast. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside just Ben.
Just Ben, yeah.
Yes, we have established Ben is just Ben. No, we should make you the
call me
secret
whatever
password holder though.
The secret password holder.
Yeah.
Why is that?
No reason.
What is the secret password? Okay, yeah, I guess if you told me the secret password, it wouldn't be so secret anymore.
Yeah, exactly. If I told you the secret password, like people will tell you what the secret password is, and in response, you should give them a.
Yeah, looks like the game started, and they're both on shops. So
both of them on shops.
Yeah, both on workshops. So from those of you who watched the previous cast, or but there might be some of you who haven't, so we should still explain what the decks do.
Exactly.
And they are. It's basically a deck that tries to leverage the strength of lands that produce more than one mana.
Yeah.
Ancient Tomb being one of them,
Tomb,
but most importantly and most spectacularly, Mistress Workshop.
Oh yeah, that's the land. That is the land, man. It produces what, 3 colors mana for artifacts?
Yeah, you can only use it to play artifacts, and the whole point of which is that you then play cards like Thorn of Amethyst that make your cards more expensive to play. And then as a result, you slowly leverage that extra mana into bigger and bigger threats. Here you see Mike has a Hangerback Walker, and a Hangerback Walker, it's just something that scales with all your mana.
Scales with your mana, right? Yeah.
But Jet is the perfect response with Phyrexian Revoker.
But Jet seems to be stuck on one land. Is that going to be a problem?
Yeah, that is a problem because a lot of this game is going to come down to being able to deploy your threats and develop your board. And there are opposing wastelands on the other side.
Guess what?
Because one of the things that you can do to stop your opponents from developing mana is to blow up their lands.
Yeah, of course. Especially if you're just using colorless sources.
Yeah.
And here, Jet is swinging in for 2 while Mike is swinging in for 1.
Yeah.
However, Jet has taken like 4 life right off the Ancient Tomb. He's definitely not going to give up his Phyrexian Revoker here. So
yeah, and so Mike paying for the 2 thorns in play. I think he has 1 floating. So he's going to play a Lodestone Golem, which is just going to make life even harder.
Oh, man.
Well, it's not that bad for Jet, because his deck's all artifacts anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But something like Thought Not Seer, which has become a recent inclusion in these decks.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were showing me that deck with Thought Not Seers and Reality Smashers. I am playing a deck with Thought Not Seers and Reality Smashers in Standard. What the hell is it doing in Vintage?
It's a clock. It's a lot of the lands that you play in this deck, other than the workshop, already produce colorless mana that can cast Eldrazi cards. So you just play Eldrazi Temples and play Thought Not Seers.
Oh, so gross.
Yeah,
that is disgusting.
And it fits perfectly well with the Thorn of Amethyst kind of strategy, because you're casting creatures, oversized creatures. And
so
but here you're seeing the more artifact half of the deck. So Akbar Ravager, another modern all-star.
Yeah, so all these cards are sneaking into Vintage. All these cards were sneaking out of Vintage into Modern and Standard. Yeah. Is that the way you look at it?
I think I see it more as like modern innovation has kind of helped Vintage, develop at a faster pace for a format that's not as widely supported.
Yeah, exactly.
And so here Mike plays the Triskelion and guns down Jet's board.
Pow.
What is interesting to me is that Jet chose not to respond with some sacrifices.
You could just. But you would have responded with the Triskelion anyway, right? So the first thing you take down probably the Outbound Ravager.
But he at least has to. He might be able to clear out the trike at least, so that he doesn't have any
doesn't have any more counters on it. So you can
clears the way for the next Outbound Ravager or Phyrexian Revoker.
No, but more importantly, so here's the thing: like the Outbound Ravager becomes a 1/1. If the Triskelion starts to target it, you sacrifice other things.
Sure, you sacrifice the Revoker. That's gonna die anyway. So his first target with the Triskelion was the Revoker.
No, that
Yeah.
should have been a Well, it
Yeah,
should
yeah,
have been
but
the other way around.
I mean, the whole point of which is that in this matchup, the cards that you take out in the first cards that they're probably all taking out of their decks are the sphere effects,
Oh yeah.
the thorns, because those are symmetrical,
Mm-hmm.
and because they're symmetrical and because your deck is so similar, you want to take them out. It's just like a waste of a card to actually have it in your deck.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
the only
true.
card that is slightly different is Chalice of the Void, which you think might be symmetrical, but because you get first crack at your moxes, you get to
lay
yeah.
your moxes first and
lay your
then go
moxes
chalice
first, and then you get to deploy your hand and then play your chalice.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Alright.
like off chance that it becomes relevant, you can chalice for 6 in chalice.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, chalice for 6 is just like 4 workshops.
Only for
Only
workshops,
4
right?
workshops. Yeah.
No biggie, no biggie. Not
No
hard.
biggie.
Hold on, I want to.
You want to put vintage on the throwback Thursdays?
Oh yeah, let's put that. I'm scared that the title vintage does scare off a few players.
Really?
Like how top
Oh.
8 actually attracts more people to watch this. stream.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, you'll be surprised, man. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need to run down the preview.
Yeah, so we are we're running part of a daycare center here because one of the players brought his kids. Which it's a very kid friendly environment. We have Little Big Planet on the PS4 and they're all playing. And, they're having fun. A little bit too much fun sometimes. So makes controlling that. I think you just adjust it on the side. The volume's on the side, right?
Yeah. No, it doesn't affect the volume of the.
Oh, that's too bad. So you're gonna have to listen to the rest of this with the soundtrack of Little Big Planet going on in the background, which is not bad. It could be worse.
Is that
Could be,
Little Big Planet or Little Big Planet 2? I think that's LBP2, right?
I think it's LBP2. Yeah. It's I don't know how I know, but
Oh,
we know.
You know, man. You know. It's like how
Yeah,
you
yeah,
say
yeah.
you don't keep up to date with Taylor Swift. Yeah,
oh yeah. No,
Oh,
I
sure.
that I can't blame on my.
Likely story.
yeah.
Likely story. Alright, so this game 1 goes to Mike. How would they sideboard though? Besides taking out, I mean, you do take out.
Yeah,
all the
so I think you want Crucibles. This traditionally been the workshop mirror breaker because a lot of it comes down to
who's gonna strip who first, right?
I don't know what kind of games you're playing, but yeah, it's basically that. Like it's mana denial. So having a Crucible in play, like just completely blunts one form of attack, one kind of offensive line that your opponent can take. And then after that, it becomes interactions between Arcbound Ravager, Hangerback Walker, and Triskelion. Those are fun interactions.
Oh man,
Because
okay.
you can put +1/+1 counters on Triskelion, so you can shoot somebody for more. You can put +1/+1 counters onto Hangerback Walker to make it even
Bigger,
more
yeah.
Ornithopters, Topters. But more importantly, when you decide that one of your Topters gets through and he doesn't have a Trike in play, you can just jump all your artifacts and kill somebody outright.
That's true.
So in the past, it used to be stuff like Steel Hellkite and stuff like very clunky.
Steel Hellkite.
Yeah.
Wow, that is very, very difficult to cast. Well, okay, I guess on this deck it's just like 2 Mishra's Workshop, right?
Hey, we have a guest here. It's one of Carrie's kids. What's your name? Cedric and Sebastian.
Alright.
Cedric is some. Ow! Wow! Yeah.
Bastion.
Okay, Bastion.
Have you been playing Overwatch?
Yeah, I
recently?
have been playing Overwatch,
Have you
yeah.
been playing Bastion?
No, I only play the Quake characters. I play Pharah.
Pharah.
Yeah.
Pharah and Soldier.
I only play Pharah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's the only
I-
quick character around here.
I like I like rocket launchers. So,
Oh yeah, rocket launcher.
but it's okay. So Jet leads off with I'm surprised he kept the Thorn in the main deck.
Okay.
But in fact, the Thorn is I don't know. Yeah, it just seems
Mike kept
completely
the land with no hands. I'm guessing
a
it's
hand with no lands.
yeah. I'm guessing it's
Yeah, he kept it off the Moxes that he has in his hand.
which is
And then-
kinda difficult there.
So Mike's scooping up. This is it's vintage,
Alright, okay,
vintage,
so
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen.
Information is very
Yeah,
important.
yeah.
So he's got like some secret deck tag that no, I don't think so, right? I don't think you've got any secret deck tag in this. The fact that he scoops up is just probably because he just can't catch up.
No, yeah, I
with
think his
the-
hand was
Turn
two Moxes and a Soul Ring. So with the Chalice in play, he's not going to be able to deploy his Moxes, and with
Exactly.
the Soul Ring, in his hand and the thorn in play,
Yeah,
which
not
you don't
gonna do anything.
you don't really expect your opponent to keep the thorns because it's asymmetrical. Could you imagine drawing a thorn when your opponent has reality smashers and thought not seers on the
Yeah,
board?
but that's the thing. And then you think that you might not want to keep the thorns, but your opponent is expecting you not to keep the thorns, which means then you should keep the thorns.
But
So now you're like double playing the.
there's so little cards that actually get affected by the thorn when you think about it. The once you take out the other thorns from your deck, and then your deck is Ravagers, Hangerback Walkers, Revokers, Lodestone Golem, Triskelion, Thought Not Seers.
Okay, yeah.
And then you have maybe Tangle Wires that get hit, and then your Moxen. So I mean, I don't know.
Well, you can
if any-
you can catch your opponent off guard sometimes.
Yeah, I just oh no. So here we have another look at a hand with Thorn in it again.
But no,
The strength of
Mike-
Jet's hand is that it has triple Strip Mine. Well, triple Wasteland. It might as well be Strip Mine in this
No,
this
but
matchup.
Mike has his.
Mike has
his
Sapphire
boxes already, so
so he's gonna
and
be
he
able to
gets
get
go
out
first.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is the failure of the Thorn is that in a situation where you're drawing and you draw the Thorn, it just doesn't do anything against.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
In a situation where you're playing ahead, and you cast a Thorn instead of you top deck a Thorn instead of a threat, it's. So he plays Cavern of Souls, 2 Moxes, presumably into those Eldrazi Temple. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Eldrazi
Yeah.
Temple. Okay. Well, that was fast.
Yeah. So you take the modern deck that was so dominant for about 3 months, and
Okay,
then add
and then put it
the
into,
Power Line and Ancient Tombs.
Throw in a power 9 and then you got a reality special on turn 1.
So
Yeah.
what did he take? He took the took the Trike.
Let's take away the.
took the Thought Knots here. Yeah.
Alright, so you took the thought
Yeah,
notes
yeah,
here.
makes
just to make
sense.
Sure,
Yeah, because Thorn doesn't do anything.
So right now, I don't think you'll be able to do anything if you cast.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with this play. Like you're a little bit behind. You're behind already. There's a 4/4 on the table,
That's the thing. So
and then this is a trike, and I think this game is gonna end very quickly because the workshop deck does not play well from being behind.
from being behind, yeah.
Yeah, so
You
and
wanna
one of the
start off
ways
and start off strong.
you can be behind is to trade your land drop for your opponent's land drop when he's already got a 4/4 or 2 4/4s on the table.
Ouch.
So yeah, I feel like and maybe this is vintage, right? Like the players play the decks they like and they play it with the same people over and over. So sometimes there's not a lot of like input, not a lot of discussion.
I see.
Unlike standard where there's a lot of articles being written and
Exactly. And even in modern, like you have, pros discussing like the best strategies for certain formats. I'm gonna swing in for
It's gonna swing in for another 4. It's gonna take
Ouch.
Jet to 12.
no, that's
he has a
that's
dismember.
Oh, okay.
That's so odd that he would dismember that
Yeah, you should
instead
dismember
of the
the
Thought
Thought
Knot
Knots
Seer.
here.
Because then he gets a card back, hopefully drawing him into something like Mishra's Workshop. Because now he's dead on board. Now he's dead on board. Like Mike
Is he
has.
there on board?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike,
okay, right,
Mike
he's
has
got a
Mike has
Lodestone
Lodestone in his hand, and
Yeah, I didn't see
Jet
that.
has nothing to handle that.
Ouch. This is gonna be tough.
And Mike going with Mike I think has the right approach to this matchup, which is that any spheres are bad, so I take out all the spheres and I put even like cast a cycle themselves.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it has the upside of being able to hit that Crucible World strategy that we discussed.
There goes a bit.
But here
faster.
you have, Akbar Ravager that's just gonna have to chump block, right? Because it has to chump block the Lodestone and then Jet goes
No,
to
doesn't
1.
Lodestone have trample?
No, it doesn't have trample. No. It just has to.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking of another
Another
golem.
5/3.
Yep. Actually, there are plenty of 5/3s.
Yeah.
Trample. All right, so he chump blocks.
Jump blocks. Yeah, I mean this game is it's academic at this point. Like, yeah, and Mike drawing.
Man, he could have just cast the. Oh no, he couldn't. Right.
I don't.
Modular only allows you to put it onto an artifact.
So for the people watching and the people who want to improve at Magic, this is an example of how like bad decisions in sideboarding eventually affect the way you play
Yeah.
the game. Because you have dead cards in your hand that could be something else.
Yeah. All right, and that's
and
the
that's the
handshake.
game, and it's the quickest ever. It's
That
16
was-
minutes of magic.
That was fast.
We're gonna
That
get
was
you
very, very
some. We're gonna get you some replays from.
From
standard?
our
Standard
SCG game
night.
SCG game night and standard.
Yeah,
Although
yeah.
it's kind of weird that we're playing standard.
Do you want to play some modern? But we haven't done the modern.
No, the modern's actually up.
Oh,
Can we do
okay.
the modern?
Yeah,
Since
let's
we're
do the
doing
modern. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, okay. So we'll be right back.
With some modern from yesterday.
Yeah, and see you in a bit.